So, I think it's clear to pretty much everyone that Marvel is not in a good place. Ever since the end of the Infinity Stone saga, the franchise has been pretty stagnant, with a stable decline in quality in favor of quantity.
That is one big pile of shit.
In comparison, I will not count Phase 6 as we just had Fantastic Four, and that marked the beginning of Phase 6. So let's compare the first two phases of both sagas, shall we? So the first two phases of Marvel had 12 movies in total. The first two phases of the Multiverse Saga has 13 movies, which only had a little bit of a bump. However, with the introduction of Disney Plus, Marvel decided to try to connect the shows and movies together, and with that, the media to consume with Marvel exploded. Now, excluding the animated shows, this still puts Marvel at an extra 12 shows, and this is not including the follow-up season of Loki and the television specials. Marvel has a quality control issue. Just because you have your own streaming site doesn't mean you should double your content. But that is just one of the issues plaguing Marvel, and this is in a shorter time span compared to phases 1 and 2. But before we get more into the issues that are plaguing Marvel right now, why not subscribe to the channel? And if you want to stay up to date with the channel, why not ring the bell icon? It really keeps me going.
Cool? Cool.
So cool.
Now, a big problem with Marvel is, spoilers, the products. They are supplying pretty much, well, to put it frankly, garbage. They are fucking shit. An example is Black Widow. And this was supposed to be the final hurrah for Scarlett Johansson as the titular character. And instead of being a kick-ass, intriguing espionage film, it was just a stupid film with really awkward jokes and characters you couldn't even give a shit about. And let's not even talk about the terrible visual effects.
This was fun!
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
And this is a core issue with the films, where they just aren't fun anymore. The typical Marvel jokes fall apart, and they introduce characters that you don't really give two shits about. Do you remember Awkwafina's character in Shang-Chi? What about the purpose of those microorganism loops, guys, in Ant-Man Quantumania? Do you think about Gaia from Secret Invasion? Do you think she'll return? Like, the sheer amount of characters introduced to go nowhere or, weirdly enough, get their own shows, it is so staggering. I mean, come on, guys. You wanted an Echo show before Daredevil? What about Agatha? Surely you guys wanted more of her. Oh, and of course, who can forget the end of Phase 5 and the spin-off show we all wanted, Ironheart?
I want to build something undeniable, something iconic.
Shut up, bitch!
And this comes into our next point. Marvel's decision-making. So, instead of solely focusing on your established characters, why not focus on characters no one knows or cares about? Removing an Avenger movie towards the end of each phase was a terrible mistake, and it removes a sense of finality to a phase, which served as sort of a season finale. Like, the end of Phase 4 and 5 was Black Panther Wakanda Forever and Ironheart. But technically you have Thunderbolts as your final movie, but really Ironheart signaled the end of Phases 5. It's been 4 years and 2 phases, and only now we know who the Avengers are, kinda. Only now we know who bought Stark Tower, and only now we are building to something. Marvel also had a habit of putting in post-credit scenes that have not gone anywhere or probably will not go anywhere, as they have not mentioned much of anything like introducing Thanos' brother, Star Fox, the Black Knight being trained by Blade, and Hercules hunting Thor. There are some post-credit scenes that have not been addressed, and some that have been wrapped up so unceremoniously, you would think, what was the point of that?
Alright, this is pointless.
And before I go, I just wanted to end on this final note, and that is that the MCU doesn't feel connected at all anymore. With the new Multiverse Saga, the franchise feels so expansive that things don't seem connected or even feel connected anymore, or even if they have any purpose. Like, I haven't seen Loki, and I do not know what is going on there. I don't even care if I want to know. Do people even know that Maria Hill died in Secret Invasion? She was a pretty important character in the Avengers movies. So, what is Thor, Bruce, and Clint's reaction to her death? Why doesn't Ant-Man tell his fellow superhero friends about Kang, who may return, who is still, to his knowledge, an ongoing threat?
So did I just kill everyone? Is everyone gonna die because of me?
Oh my God, he's right.
It's probably fine.
No, it's not fine.
Maybe stop asking so many questions.
I will ask lots of questions.
Nothing in phases 4 and 5 work as a whole that build to Secret Wars, or even phase 6 for that matter. With phases 1, 2, and 3, they built it up to Endgame. And whether you like Endgame or not, the build up to that film was enormous. Something we may very well never see again. And that's not to say that there isn't nothing to like within Marvel now. I still really like Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it's a fantastic film. Still holds up. There are a couple of things that maybe don't hold up as well, such as CGI and all that, but the core of the film still works. I enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Deadpool and Wolverine. I think they are fun films, and I am still holding up hope for Daredevil Born Again, as I really love Charlie Cox as Daredevil. And as I recently reviewed Fantastic Four, I really enjoyed that film. And as you have seen, 3 of these films are multiverse films. So the multiverse element isn't necessarily a bad thing per se, but I will say that unfortunately, the multiverse element has been done pretty poorly. That being said, unfortunately, yeah, the Multiverse Saga is a massive failure. And unless Marvel goes back to the drawing board after Secret Invasion, they will keep making the same mistake, chasing the highs of the Infinity Saga. And it's a damn shame, because Marvel could turn it all around, but will they? We'll see. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked the video, why not hit the like button and comment below what your thoughts or what you think Marvel needs to fix what is broken, and what you want from them to improve on in future installments of the MCU. Do you think it's got another 10 years in it? You know, who knows? And as always, everyone, I just wanted to let you know to take care and have a good one.
Well, let me ask you the question. If I pick the jersey back up and put it on, wouldn't you feel a little bit like, oh,
No.
crap?
No.
Oh.
Here's what I think.
All right.
They go through a few semi-lackluster Avengers movies without you.